So I'm bad at telling stories, and I'm bad at trying to give descriptions on, what happened and all that type of other stuff. So I'll try to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. If I get off track, I'll try to stay on track. But I'm 28 years old, and the most money I've ever seen in my life was $4,000, and that came from a settlement or a life insurance policy that my mom had in place for when she passed away. The last time I saw $4,000 was in 2020. I'm saying all this, and I want to bring light to the situation. I wanted to put everything on videos because I've been fighting this uphill battle for almost 2.5, 3 years, 3 years now with my older sister. Because I know for a fact, and I can say this boldly on video, that she has stolen our mother's life insurance policy. Now, at the time of this recording, or whenever I upload this to my YouTube, and this is, I can use this as an example. My phone will probably be off, so I won't be able to really just be in contact with nobody unless I'm on Wi-Fi. But again, I don't want to make that the message of this video. The real message of this video is to inform people and to make people think, if whenever you put a life insurance policy in play, or whenever you think about making a will or leaving a substantial amount of money to your kids or whoever you love, please make sure that they are mentally stable and they're going to do the right thing about dispersing the money or giving it to whoever they need to. Because people make mistakes in their lives, or they mess up a lot of other money in their lives, and they finally come up on a situation where they think they get a do-over, and now they get selfish with the money and they run. That's kind of my big sister situation, where our mother passed away, and now she's kind of just, hey, my two brothers ain't really hitting on too much. I'm gonna just take the money and dip. My other brother, my older brother, he's autistic, so he's not really gonna care too much. He's kind of naive to the situation at hand. So it's kind of easy for my older sister to kind of tell him, oh, it's nothing, don't worry about it. He just kind of signs the name on papers and don't really think about it. I know when I sat down at the table at my father's house at the time of my mother's passing, or during the time of the funeral, what papers I signed. I might not know the name, and I don't know all the facts of the papers, but I know, when there's money involved, I need to pay attention. And my dad always told me, read what you sign. So I'm here to tell you to really air out my frustrations with it, because I can't really get a lawyer, so I might as well put it on my YouTube page. Because if I can't, win in the end, if I can't experience, a life that my mother wanted me to have with money that she left behind for me, I can at least bring awareness to my situation for somebody else, so they at least know what to do. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you think somebody is wronging you, if you feel like a family member, somebody you love, an older sibling, if you are the youngest child and you are in my position, or if you're any child in my position, whether you're the youngest, the oldest, or the middle child, or just anybody in general that was supposed to be left behind some money, please take action while you can, and don't just let it be what it is. I respected and I loved my sister, and I wanted the relationship with her because we had been through so much together, so I never brought it up. But when times get hard and you know that you have money that you could have used to travel, or you could have used to start a business, excuse me, or you could have used to pay off some debt, that's when things start clicking in your mind. And that's when things started clicking in my mind, is when real life started clicking in. My brother and my sister both live back in Arkansas. I'm the only one of our family that lives in North Carolina. And she didn't ever think to leave me my half. I've struggled. I have, lost a house. I've lost, jobs. I can't even tell you half the things that I've been through, that financially, if I would have had the half of life insurance money that my mother left behind, a lot of those situations could have been avoided. But again, I don't want to you know, make that the I don't want to make this a viral video of me trying to reach out and get a fucking Make-A-Wish or something like that. I just want people to be aware of who they leave their money to, because if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. So be aware of who you're signing papers to. Ask questions. Don't just take what somebody's telling you for granted. And be involved in the situation. Just because somebody handles the situation of a passing of a family member, don't just let the oldest sibling be involved in everything. Take charge of your life. My mother left behind something for all three of us to use to better our lives, because she didn't have that start. And now I sit back and I look at my struggle, and I look at where I'm still struggling at. And yes, I've had people help me along the way. And I've had, the grace of God keep me from having to, be left out on the streets and, damn near having to eat out of trash cans. You think about, hey, I could have used that money. So please, if I can't win in the end, I just want somebody to see this video and be aware and really analyze and think. And if you are somebody who has thought about stealing money that for a fact isn't yours, that's supposed to be divided amongst you and people amongst your family, you're wrong. And you have consequences for that. And you have to deal with that guilt. You can't just keep living your life like that. You've altered other people's timelines. So I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies, but you've altered a lot of other people's timelines because of your selfishness. Because of my sister's selfishness, my brother is back home in Arkansas, hanging on by a thread. Needs help. He's autistic. Needs medical help. He shouldn't even be doing work. He should be getting a check, getting medicine. But my sister just sitting back like she's accomplished everything, feeling entitled. And be aware of people that feel entitled. And I don't even know the word for it, but just be aware of people that feel entitled because of who they are and what they've done. It's very condescending. There you go. Be aware of condescending, entitled people. They will sink a ship faster than anything. My sister sunk our whole ship because of who she is and what she feels entitled to. Because of that, I can't even call her my sister no more. That's how heartbroken I am. I'm making this video out of heartbreak and, out of awareness. So as I end this video, this would be the action. By the time I share this video to my YouTube, I will make a link and send it to my people back home. This will be my first time sharing my YouTube page. So whenever they see this video, hi, Dad. Yeah, I'm doing this strictly out of frustration because my brother is naive, and I feel like I'm the only one that's willing to fight this battle against my sister, because my mother did not, like I said, work all of her life for 3 kids to have gone through what we've gone through. And, all of a sudden, for my sister to act like she's the only child. I would never do no shit like this. Point blank, period. I don't know how much money it was, but I know it's a substantial amount of money for my sister to go 0 dark 30 on my black ass and not have any, any type of communication with me or, anybody back home. So please, everybody, anybody, whoever watches this, whoever this reaches, whoever will sit down and watch all 10 minutes of this video, be aware of who you sign your money over to. Be aware of who you leave money to, who you leave a life insurance policy to, and stop being so fucking greedy in this world, because you'll never win. It's always somebody that will make sure you get put in your place. Thank you.